Hey! I have not vlogged since the day before the quarter began, which is really funny because I just finished my last final and the quarter is officially over. What the big thing with online school is that like school is online, catching up with friends is online, and my biggest hobbies are also online. By the end of the day, my eyes literally burn from being in front of a screen all day, which is why I just tried to prioritize things that were, you know, not in front of a screen and try to do things that were a little different. So I've been picking up some new hobbies. I've been playing the ukulele a lot more. I read 2 books, and I've also been making these little clay dishes that I've been seeing on TikTok. A bunch of me and my friends were gonna meet up for Valentine's Day. We were gonna do this cute little gift exchange for Valentine's Day, but we ended up canceling, and I think we're gonna see each other next Saturday at a park, social distance of course. And so I want to finish making these for everyone. I basically made all of them, but I haven't painted them. I guess we can just catch up about what y'all have missed. What have I missed? How have you guys been? Okay, great to hear, good to hear, or bad, terrible to hear. Can't really tell what you're saying, so. I decided, you know, this is the quarter where I'm going to challenge myself, and I decided to take 27 units. As I was trying to do a lot of internship recruiting for the summer, since I guess the ending part of summer recruitment is like now. That's a big thing, like being oldest, no one in my family has done a lot of the things that I'm doing, and so it's kind of on me to figure things out. Getting rejected from so many companies, and one thing is to get rejected, you know, you get the rejection email, that sucks. One thing is to get rejected after a final round interview, and a lot of tech company final round interviews will be like multiple rounds of interviews. So I would have done like my first round, I would have done a second round, a third round, like just to get rejected. And I know that's the game, and like me complaining, like everyone goes through this, but definitely is tough on you, realizing like, are you even fit out for the career that you were so excited for? That's kind of the point where I was at. So I definitely put YouTube on the back burner with all of that. I feel really excited and I feel really inspired and just back in my groove. I literally did not feel like myself for a lot of this quarter, which could be, you know, the weather, it could be everything that was on my plate. I think it was just a combination of everything. I also took so many classes just because of my graduation plans. I think at this point I'm pretty certain that I'm going to be graduating early, which would be this summer, which is what I had originally planned. But as you get closer to it, I started to think of like loopholes out of it and ways out of it. But I think it just makes the most sense financially, you know, an extra year in college when I'm almost done with my major and like almost done with school altogether just doesn't make much sense. I'd just be taking BS classes and paying way too much for them. And so it might be time to start the next chapter of my life. But it's crazy because I literally last went to college. I last was on campus on a random like day in March of 2020. I've not seen so many people since, and I might never see those people again. So that's kind of where my head's been. A lot of uncertainty, which is very scary as a person who likes to have everything planned out and know what's going on. I've been doing headspace or things of that sort a lot recently, and one thing that really stuck out to me from one of the headspace that I did is this idea of your thoughts being like clouds. And so just because you have something that might make you really anxious or a really sad thought doesn't mean that you are sad. It just means that you had a sad thought passing by, and just getting used to the idea of kind of cloud watching your thoughts really resonated with me and something I've been really liking, because you can't avoid feeling sad, you can't avoid feeling anxious, you can't avoid any of these emotions, but it's more just how you deal with the situation and how you deal with those emotions. And so I actually made this to remind myself and just remember that, you know, your thoughts are clouds passing by and this is just a phase and it'll be gone and things will be okay. And in the big grand scheme of things, everything will be all right. But yeah, so it's just been a lot on my mind with all that. Such a mess. We made some progress. The mushroom stuff is almost done. I just need to add the spots. This one I glued back together because there's a little spot. I don't have the heart to throw her away, but she's failed. This is a bit of a mess, but I want to go to Trader Joe's, so I think we're gonna leave it and maybe deal with it when we come home. Grabbing a mask. This is today's mask of choice, but I think going to the grocery store has become my go-to hobby. It's a little bit of a problem, but it's also safe and it gives me serotonin. So
there's literally a car. Hey, that's so embarrassing. Back out from the crystal store. Crystal store, questionable. Very cute crystals, however, lots of white sage and Om symbols that make me feel ways. But I still really like what I got, and we'll show you when we get food. Alrighty, show you what I got. This is the first one I got, which is like the one that I knew going there I wanted to get, which is citrine. And then while I was looking at it, I realized that my birthstone is citrine. Some raw fluorite, and then I got some smoky quartz. Last I got the small little pyrite. They were also selling white sage and stuff, which made me uncomfortable. How did I do that? Oh, well, okay.
Okay, so these are all of my crystals. This for good energy and peace of mind, which I need.
She reads off of her phone.
I can't remember. And then this one is the rose quartz, which is for self-love and romantic love. I'm deprived of that, so. Green aventurine, which is for comforting and protecting the heart. And it's also good for sinuses. And if you know, you know. Citrine, I think you got this too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, did I even take a picture for this one? Sodalite. And I have lots of irrational thoughts, so hopefully this will help with that.
Ta-da! After coming home from hanging out with Isha, I decided to Netflix party Ye Giovanni He Divani with two of my friends. I, for some reason, have never watched it, and they always raved about it and dogged me for not watching it, so I'm very glad I watched it. But I watch Bollywood movies pretty often, so I am surprised I hadn't seen it. I thought I had, but I really hadn't, and it was really good. 10 out of 10 would recommend if you like Bollywood movies. And for some reason, I'm not the type of person who can just watch a movie, so I did make my bullet journal spread for the week and also work on some of the clay dishes while I watch. I don't know why, I just like multitasking. But besides that, that's basically it for this vlog, and I'll see you very soon in another one. Bye!